These are unrelated, boys, because these are Skittles gummies, but Mike and Egg's top 3 candy of all time. My DMs are open.
Is that ridiculous?
I don't think it's ridiculous.
Give me your top.
I wouldn't say top 3, but
Yeah, gentlemen, I need your top 3 candies in order. Go.
we're gonna go. There's a lot.
Don't.
I've got my
pick
1 and
something
2.
up,
I
Jack.
don't know what 3 is.
What do you got, Bean?
Actually, I do know what 3 is. I go Twizzlers at 1, Swedish Fish at 2, and then Reese's Cups at 3.
Reese's Cups number 1.
Okay.
Let's
These
get that
are
out.
these. Hold on. These are blue like glass. I had to take these off because I heard Twizzlers in a top
Damn
3
right.
candy competition.
That's my
Twizzlers.
dude. I love Twizzlers.
That shit tastes like I would bite the lightning cable that charges my laptop. It tastes like plastic, Bean. I don't know how.
You know, I hear that every time I say that. That's my favorite candy.
Look, I'm not gonna hate on somebody for liking it. I just don't get how it's number 1 for you.
It is my favorite candy. Period. Point.
I do see it often. It is a common pick. It's probably more common than Mike and X.
Because it's one of the easiest candies to pass. You take one and you move the bag along. It's one of the most communal candies or sweets of all time. Jack, what were yours?
I mean, you guys are gonna like this, but Milk Duds are up there.
Okay.
Okay.
Milky Way for a long time was right there for me. Snickers,
Mhm.
those are up there. I love the crunch with the chocolate, but Reese's is number 1.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of just like chalk, but I mean, you can't get much better than peanut butter and chocolate.
Top 3 really just depends on whether you like gummies or whether you like chocolate.
I'm a
Like
chocolate
Bean's top 3 was mostly gummy based. Your top 3 is mostly chocolate based, and mine was exclusively gummies.
I'll say the sour watermelons or the strawberries.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like not the Swedish Fish.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, but not like this. Not
The,
like
like strawberry ones. Yeah, I know the ones you're
the
talking about.
strawberry and watermelon ones.
Okay.
Those ones are gas.
What's the slogan for Sour Patch Kids? Do y'all know it?
First they're sour, then sweet. Something like that.
Yeah, sour, sweet, gone was like their new one they're going with.
Sure.
It's a little simpler.
You know who else was sour? You know what else was sour, sweet, gone?
What?
Paul George's time in Philly, boys.
Oh shit.
What
First
a
year was-
segue. My God. Well done, sir.
Paul George is now a Boston Celtic, and they signed him to that really bad deal. But it was like, hey, we're buying in now. Paul George had a really bad first year. Second year, he looked a lot better, and now he's in Boston because they replaced him with Jaylen Brown. I don't even know where to start with that because let's be honest, Boston
I do.
got fleeced.
I do. Boston treated Jaylen Brown the same way the Grizzlies treated John Morant. Like, here, take him. Just we don't want him anymore. It's like, hold on. I got one movie comp real quick. It's literally like Andy going, I don't want to play with you anymore, and throwing Woody on the ground. That's what the Celtics did with Jaylen Brown. They're like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Leave.
Mm-hmm.
And of all the places you could have traded him to,
It's
There
not
are-
even that. It's like
there are 29 other options. There are 28 other options outside the one they traded him to. Any of those would have been better.
Nothing about this trade makes sense. Nothing about the whole Jaylen Brown saga makes sense. First off, obviously, we went over this last week when I was like, I'm not that big of a Jaylen Brown guy, but let's be real, he's at minimum a top 20 player in the league,
Yeah.
and
Probably top 15.
that's what I'm saying. At minimum, top 20. Had a whole season without Jason Tatum. Was what, 5th or 6th in MVP voting.
Something like that, yeah.
He has never done anything inherently wrong to the Celtics franchise. He earned a lot of respect from the Celtics fans. They loved him. Obviously, the live stream stuff happened. Whether you care about that or not, it's not. I don't think that's grounds for trading.
No, but at the same time, it's like, feel how you feel. It's not like that wasn't. That was his favorite season. He was the guy. I mean, can you blame him? What's wrong with that?
I mean, it's the fact that they
Both
won
can
a
be true.
championship. That's kind of the problem. And he won a Finals MVP in that same season.
Yeah, both of those can be true. You can say it's the best season of your life, but you can also the team can also see that as inflammatory. The team can interpret that however the hell they want, Jack.
Yeah.
Like, they can be like,
Exactly how they
he
react.
thinks he's the guy, we're going to get rid of him because we want to make it clear that Tatum's our guy, and we're going to come
But
out.
he wasn't even like that, though. Like, this is not even close to, like, a Jimmy Butler situation.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying, again, when I say that, I'm not saying it was right or correct, but the team can interpret that however the hell they want.
It went
But
0
it's also like-
to 100 real quick.
JB never requested a trade.
No.
They were never going to shop Tatum. They were going to shop somebody for Giannis, and unfortunately, he was the odd man out. And then after you become the odd man out, you can't.
And
be
then
the odd
they
man
decided,
back in.
hey, we don't want to give up Hugo Gonzalez or Baylor Shireman for Giannis, so instead we're going to give up Jaylen Brown for Paul George, who I love Paul George, one of my favorite players of all time. I do have a 2K build for Paul George. Have not used him yet, so Owen, you have not seen him yet. But like Paul George at 36, is that where we're banking on now?
It's funny you say that because after the trade drop, there was a tweet out of all the players he's been traded for, which included obviously the Shea mega deal that shipped him out.
Paul George has given us some of the greatest trades
That's
ever.
what I'm saying, and people are like it or not, Paul George is like one of the most valuable NBA players of all time in terms of an asset. He's like the most valuable NBA asset in league history.
The picks they gave up are Philly picks. I know there's a swap for one. It's the most valuable swap between like 4 teams that are pretty good. And then one of them is an unprotected Philly pick. But the problem with it being an unprotected Philly pick is that originally when they had Paul George, the timeline was a lot shorter because of the fact that one, Joel Embiid can't stay healthy and Paul George is old. So you can't expect Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe to carry a team to a finals appearance by themselves. But now you added 30-year-old Jaylen Brown to the team, who at least prolongs that or extends that time period or that window for winning by like at least 3 years. He extends whatever, like their original period was probably like 2. He now extends it to like 5.
Oh, okay. So you're saying, yeah, you just bought him more time.
Because in 5 years he'll be 35. Or in 5 years, he'll be 35 years old. Tyrese Maxey will be like right around 31. Joel Embiid will be cooked at that point. VJ will be hitting his prime at like 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll want a center. Yeah, you'll definitely want a center moving forward.
They'll
I would
find.
probably look at that next.
I'm wondering if they're going to use one of those picks to just draft a
Yeah,
center
you'll
next
probably
year.
No.
pick. Yeah, you'll probably do something like that.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I want to sit here. We can talk about. There's only one reasoning I could think of the Celtics for doing this, and it's that 2028 is a stacked free agency class. But outside of that, and
2027.
2028 is the year Paul George will be done because he has this year and then the player option next year.
No,
that
I'm
would
saying,
lead
like
to
the stacked free agency.
no 2028 is the one with Jokic, Giannis, Luka.
That was 2027.
Nope.
Well, I mean
So-
that does make sense. We said it off air, being we were like, you have to give us one hell of a reason why Boston pulled that off, and that would be the only logical reason. Because from an actual basketball standpoint, it doesn't make any sense. But from a financial and off-court roster building, that does make a little bit more sense. Because again, like you said, 2 years lines up, they're not going to go get Jokic. Now, then again, we thought LeBron was going to retire in LA, and yet here we are, right? So anything is obviously possible, but at the same time, it is kind of one of those things where it might be Jokic, it could be Luka. Hell, they could trade for Luka again. I don't know.
In what, 2 years? I would still want to re-sign Joel Embiid, but I'm not giving him the type of money that he
Really?
is now. I'd give him 20.
You'd give
I'd give him 30.
You give Joel Embiid, who's already broken down and still actively breaking down, $20
Dude, we
million
saw
in
what
2
he
years.
do when he's on the court, though. I'd do 20. He's making like almost $55 million a season right now.
Yeah, I mean, I
Well,
guess
you got a while till that happens.
Let's see, you got a couple of years to figure that out, I guess. Yeah, but
That'll be
Yeah, so who knows? It could deteriorate more. But
That'll
like,
be-
it,
I
it
mean,
could happen today. I'll say.
it'll be
what-
2030 free agency when you're re-signing him. So
so then what's
You
our
might-
trade grade, gentlemen?
It is an A for the 76ers because I just can't think of any reason why it's a bad trade.
Yeah, you gave up 2 firsts and 2 seconds. You didn't. It's A plus. You can't even get better than that.
Yeah, A plus. It is an F minus for the Celtics until 2028 free agency gets here. and they sign Jokic. If they do that, then it becomes an A+.
I'm with them. It's a home run swing A for the Sixers because you acquire Jaylen Brown and you buy yourself 3 more years. And
It only works out if they get a top.
I think it's going
player in the league.
to be an F- regardless because Boston expects to win no matter what, and they are literally horrified of being bad, and they think this is going to buy them time. I don't know if this is going to buy them time.
They're on eggshells right now.
Yeah, so I agree with that F- grade because that is a massive. You're banking on Paul George to be beyond serviceable to keep you good because it's a team that's going to be favored to win the East next year or be favored to be an Eastern Conference Finals contender just because their name is Boston.
Dude, how do you even get... Like, I want to give a grade worse than F- because it's like...
It's a Z minus.
It's like, it's below that, even that. Like, it's like it does nothing for you.
Watch we say this and like prime Paul George shows up next year.
Yeah, they're going to be watching. We're going to run this clip back and they're going to be a 2 seed like they were in a year where we picked to be an 8 again.
Bro, prime Paul George is not better than Giannis Antetokunmpo. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, yeah, but...
And that's what makes it even that much worse is because you could look at this trade and be like, okay, best case scenario, you get prime Paul George. Bro, you were this close to getting Giannis Antetokunmpo. The worst version of Giannis is way better than the best version of Paul George. Shout out Paul George. Hall of Famer, everything. Like, I'm not... Give him slight. Like, he carried teams, but...
It's like what I tweeted this morning. Hugo Gonzalez and Baylor Shireman have to be the next Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen this year.
Those guys are the linchpin of Boston right now, holding everything together.
I can't wait. I was gonna pull up that tweet. All right, whatever.
Yeah, you like that.
A plus an F. It's A plus an F. It's not really much to that one.
Pod consensus is A for the Sixers, F for Boston.
Yeah, pretty much. I do love this roster though, dude. This is so much fun.
It's a good roster.
That is gonna be a really fun. That's gonna be a fun group.
Absolutely.
You get a healthy Joel Embiid, man. They're going to the finals.
We've talked about this trade. If you're new and you haven't watched us, we already talked about Giannis. We already talked about the LaMelo Ball trade as well. So if you want to go see that, go look at episode 1. But we'll give our grades for this. So it's Giannis Antetokunmpo and Bobby Portis to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Kasparis Sakashonas, 3 first-round picks. So pretty much you got Nate Ament in that trade, and then 1 pick swap and a second-rounder.
Can we add on to that? Are we doing the trade grade or an off-season grade for Miami?
Just a trade grade.
Trade specifically right now that we can...
Because this whole situation just got 10 times worse, in all honesty.
Oh,
How so?
Because they let Norman Powell walk.
I mean, we saw that coming.
Norman Powell.
No, not if. In all honesty, I was expecting them to keep him since they got rid of Tyler Hero.
I mean, they don't have the money to sign him to... Oh, what did he get with... I guess we missed that one, too, because he went to the Bulls.
You're telling me they couldn't spend, I think it was like 20-something?
Wasn't he asking for 30-something, though? I thought he was asking for something...
I'm not sure on that.
2 year 45. 2 year 45.
Yeah. He's worth
That is $22 million a year.
That's a little cheap for him. That's a little cheap for him.
And you're telling me that the Heat couldn't sign him for that? I don't know if they can. I don't know what their cap...
I don't know what the cap looks like.
Probably really screwed him once Andrew Wiggins...
But I think they also have to replenish a lot of just bodies in general, and that's
yeah, they've got like a legitimate 1 through 6 rotation right now.
I mean, you gave up 4 for 2 players. Like, you need to make up for 2 extra players here too.
Let's see what their current roster looks like. They have
unless you want to go all in on a big 3, but that never goes well.
Dude, they replaced Norman Powell with Tim Hardaway
unless
Jr.
you're LeBron James going to Miami.
If you're gonna replace him with anyone, Tim Hardaway Jr. is gonna be your best option. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not good because Norman Powell's just better.
It's not sexy, but Jack, what's your trade grade while Bean's looking that up?
Well, I mean, if you're the Miami Heat, I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're gonna build your team around Jaime Jaquez and Kasparis Sakashonas, like, sure, I guess. So yeah, go and get Giannis. That's an A. I mean, you get Giannis and you figure it out. You got Giannis. Now you just figure it out. You got 3 year. You got a 3-year window here.
I would give a C for Miami just because it's just a ton. It's just because it's a high volume. It was going to be, and I think Miami was going to end up on the wrong end of that haul either way. But you got Giannis, so I
What
can't.
good does keeping Khalil Ware on your team do when you?
Well, I'm not saying it was again, Jack. I'm not saying it was good, but they were going to end up on the wrong side of that haul trying to get Giannis anyway because the Bucks were just going to keep driving the price up.
I don't think that's true at all. I mean, none of these guys are. I'm looking at them and I'm like, wow, I really wanted to keep him in this trade.
I don't know.
I think the question more comes is, what does this trade get you?
But that wasn't even a part of the trade. That was the 10th pick. So no.
I'll upgrade Miami to a B and Milwaukee to an A just because they basically set themselves up for the next 15 years and they kind of now have a license to be bad because everyone thinks they're going to be bad. So if they play bad, no one's going to be like, oh my God, Milwaukee sucks.
True, but you don't even have your picks, so it's like.
Yeah, it's a B on both sides. I mean, it's a B plus for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're handcuffed. Both teams are handcuffed, but both teams got what they wanted out of it.
I'm going to say A minus. I mean, you got Giannis.
Yeah.
Congrats. Now you just move from here. I mean, your roster in and of itself, you're not like. You're a contender. You have Giannis, but you're not.
I'm reading this depth chart. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean though, because it's just an incomplete roster right now. It's just not what it's gonna. This is probably what it'll look like.
I think they're done making moves though. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna, for the most part, they have to sign a couple more just to fill out the roster, but
I don't think so. I think they're
Jack. When was the last time you hooped? Because they might get you.
They're good.
At this
They've
point.
got a full roster.
I haven't hooped in a couple months.
Yeah, you still might be needed in Miami.
Hey, shit.
At this point.
Their current depth chart is looking like, at starting point guard, you have Davion Mitchell.
Okay, that makes sense.
Tim Hardaway Jr. at the 2.
Okay.
Sure.
Andrew Wiggins at the 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good starting lineup. It's just the depth.
Giannis at the 4, and then Bam at the 5, obviously.
Yeah.
Then you get to
is
the
good, but after
then
that,
you get to the bench. Well, first off, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. They don't have a big outside of Bobby Portis. Nikola Jovic is going to be running a lot of power forward, so good luck. Their backup point guard is Drew Smith.
Yep.
Shout out.
You need a backup point guard.
Their backup shooting guard at the moment is Ryan Conwell.
Where's Pelly Larson?
Pelly Larson's running the 3.
Yeah, you could put him at the 2.
Who's running the 2?
Pelly Larson.
Who's running the 3?
Well, yeah, then you got to fill the 3. But
They don't have. I don't think they have the money.
Jack just walked himself into a corner.
I'm not denying the fact that it's incomplete. I agree.
Guess they're gonna run Fontecchio at the 3.
Who's backup 5?
Bobby Portis.
Portis. I guess Portis can play 5. Then who's backup 4?
According to ESPN, Bobby Portis.
It'd be Nikola Jovic, but.
Yikes.
Bean, when was the last time you hooped? Because they might need all 3 of us.
I'm too small. I can't play in this position.
Rotation. That's 8-man rotation right there.
It's Denver Nuggets shaped. Starting 5 is phenomenal. You look on that bench and it's just barren.
I don't know, dude. You're 8 deep. I mean, you got nothing after that. So bearing 1 or 2 injuries in the second round.
Well, you're 8 deep, but I don't know how much I trust 6, 7, and 8.
You're realistically.
I like
7.
Bobby. I like Pelly Larson. Jovic, I don't know.
You're realistically you're 7 deep.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's my point. So,
Sure.
Are we?
any of those guys in your starting
You're
5?
paying him 15 a year. You got to expect him to do something.
It's gonna be interesting.
We'll see, he's still young.
Yeah,
I think the East has also just gotten a lot more difficult now. Well, I mean, we've had some teams kind of fall off.
This team is way better than what they were. They improved so much from this trade.
I mean,
That's why
they
Jack, they're barely
improved
scraping out the
definitely, but how
plan.
far does that take you when it comes to mortgaging your draft capital?
Yeah. They're barely getting out the plan.
I mean, and again, I know we've said you're a finals team because you have Giannis, but I mean, it's been a while since Giannis has been there, and I mean, the playoffs, when it just happens to be that when it comes to playoff time, he's not there.
This just screams 6 seed or 5 seed.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna barely escape the plan, and then
You got okay. Let's think. They've got Philly's better than them. Where there's no question there. If we're gonna consider fully healthy, so
Would you say Boston's? But would you say Boston's still better than them?
Philly and New York are automatically better. I think we all agree there.
Yeah, that's 2.
Really, New York, Detroit still.
Do we say Detroit?
Yes, we say Detroit.
Dude, I don't know. Is Duran back?
We don't know.
Does that help them if Duran's back?
No, not really. I think that may have been like a not to say that they're bad, but they really have not filled any of the holes that they needed to fill so far this offseason. Yeah, they replaced Tobias Harris for John Collins.
Yeah, like there's that, and then like, well,
they might go for CJ. There's a chance they go for CJ, I guess.
I would like that. Yeah.
That might be their best option, to have somebody who can create off ball besides Cade.
Hold on, no, that would be awesome.
That would be their best option, in all honesty, with who's available.
I mean, that's like the one guy that was given the Knicks hell throughout these entire playoffs.
Is CJ just going to hoop until he can't walk?
Yeah.
CJ McCollum been hooping since like I was born.
Yeah.
CJ McCollum's only 34. He's still got some time left.
Yeah, I mean, he did bust Jalen Brunson's ass repeatedly in that series.
Okay, let's not act like CJ McCollum had the greatest 7 games of his life. He had some really good games, but he had
like the greatest
fourth
quarters. Yeah, greatest like fourth quarters ever.
Yeah, he like.
I remember. Yeah, he went. It was. I'm looking at the game log because I don't want it to be misconstrued that obviously CJ was great, but that back hat. It was the first game. Like those first 3 games were phenomenal. And then game 4 happened. He dropped 17. So we're still talking pretty good, but the field goal percentages were not fantastic. And then he dropped 6 on 30% effective field goal percentage. And then he dropped 11 on 34 effective field goal percentage. Those last 2 games he was bad. So he went 50% of that series.
We went from great fourth quarters to terrible fourth quarters with the next trade that we have on our screen, gentlemen.
I love this for the Timberwolves. I don't care.
I mean, it's better now because of what we did with that 33rd pick.
Sure. Yeah, even better.
And a very recent acquisition at his position
LaMelo
in the starting
Ball.
role. And then LaMelo. So this looks a lot better, but I remember, and you guys remember.
Is Evans necessarily a point guard? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Combo. But
I'd run him more 2 guard.
I'd probably run him 2 guard, but you could probably play him at both. Either way, it's. I remember calling you guys and yelling about Julius Randle being so goddamn bad. We had to surrender our first round pick just to get him off our books. And again, Tim,
at 28.
I just hate that y'all haven't recouped any of that size.
Again, like I said off camera, we're in the sweepstakes until he signs with Cleveland inevitably.
Hey, we'll get there. We'll get to LeBron soon.
Yeah,
Rudy and Baron J, y'all better lock in.
Hey, those are 2 capable French guys. Probably.
Dude,
Rudy is. We don't know about Baron J yet.
This is finally my opportunity to talk about this. Terrence Shannon Jr., Josh Green, for PJ Washington.
You've been talking about it.
And then you go sign Kevin Love and have him ride off into the sunset with a ring on his
That'd be
finger.
sick. That'd be kind of sick.
I mean, come on. Like, what have I got to do? What have I got to do for that?
Or, hear me out, Jack, and we'll
No,
get
not
into it
really.
later. Bring in Kevin Love anyway and sign Levette minimum. Let those 2 follow each other.
We would have to talk to Big Ben. We would have to talk to Big Ben to get LeBron on this team.
Oh, the big Netanyahu to get LeBron on.
Yes. We would have to.
We don't have enough schmeckles for that. God damn it.
That's the only guy we gotta go to get LeBron on this team.
Yeah, that's the only way it happens. But
We'd have to sell our soul for that shit, dude. It's ridiculous.
I mean, we'll say this: good for Brooklyn, but can we talk about the Bulls getting Nick Claxton? The Bulls just kind of walking in the room, taking Nick Claxton by the hand and walking out while nobody noticed.
Dude, yo, Chicago low-key been kind of...
That's what I'm saying. Their front office is like doing smart things. Like it was when I read and Nick Claxton goes to Chicago. It was literally like, Jake, you know how it goes. When somebody walks into a room, takes somebody by the hand, and just walks them out quietly, and nobody notices.
Yeah, dude. Like, how do you even get away with that? That's like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna compare this guy to Nick Claxton, but when the Jazz just randomly got Jalen Hood-Schifino from the Luka trade, it's like, okay,
Cool?
thank you. Thank you.
Cool, I guess.
It's the Peter Griffin meme. It's the Joe Swanson meme. You're getting slacks.
Like they now. Oh God, I forgot that bench. That bench gets a little rough, but that starting five looks nice.
We're not focused on that right now.
Look, it's Miami Heat. This is Miami Heat and Denver Nuggets shape too. They're all just following the Denver Nuggets model, where it's like we need 5 guys to be able to feel the team every night.
I forgot Rob Dillingham's a Bull.
Yeah, remember they have 85 guards, bro.
So like their bench lineup, I had to look at their depth chart. It is obviously the starting 5 we're looking at now: Giddey, Powell, Modest, Caleb, and
Sneaky
Claxton.
good starting 5 too.
Really good starting 5. I love that starting 5. I think Josh Giddey and Norman. If Josh Giddey could continue the 3-point shooting he did last season, you add that on with Norman Powell, that really fills the holes that Modest and Caleb would automatically create because they can't shoot.
Not yet.
But we're going to hope they can. But with those two, if Josh Giddey shoots like he did last season, that offsets that a lot. Josh Giddey is a phenomenal playmaker. Well, he's a really good playmaker. And with Modest and Caleb being the athletic slashers that they are, there's a lot of good potential there. A lot of good potential there. The sad thing is they're still playing Patrick Williams. Oh, and they got Dalen Swain. So
realistically, what's the upside for them?
Bulls are back in the play-in, baby.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, do we expect them to do anything other than barely get into the play-in or be at the top end of the play-in?
No, but I think it's
what we do is we see the fit between Giddey, Buzelis, and Caleb Wilson. That is a future big 3.
Yeah, it's fine now because they actually have people that are. It's not like this is DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine getting them into the play-in. This is an actual young core getting them to that point.
Well, that said, what do we grade the trade? Bulls getting Nick Claxton, the Wolves getting off Randall the pick.
Bulls didn't give up anything. They have an A+. They just.
Yeah. That's an A+ for the Bulls. That one was pretty obvious. It was kind of a layup.
I'll give the Timberwolves a B+. I mean, you shed the cap. You ended up getting a closer, a secondary scoring option that you can actually close with and be not well, I don't know. And you could probably answer that question on the next slide here, but like, I don't really know. I trust LaMelo more than I trust Julius Randle. I'll say that.
I would hope so. It'd be a big problem if you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get much worse than Julius Randle in the fourth quarter. In the last year and year 1. Year 2, Julius Randle, he did well against.
LaMelo can be kind of streaky sometimes, though.
I can think of one thing, Jack, that's worse than Julius Randle in the fourth quarter.
I think we can fix LaMelo. What do you say, Owen?
There's only one thing that's worse than Julius Randle in the fourth quarter, and it's Julius Randle in the previous 3.
Oh, that's way better. Sorry.
Okay. Well, let's be accurate here, but again, I think it's an A+ for the Wolves and the Bulls because. Again,
I think it's an A across the board.
Yeah, the Bulls locked in. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're Brooklyn, all you really gave up was your 33rd pick. You just moved.
I mean, and
5 spots up and acquired some size.
Brooklyn realized we have to start winning. We got to be better than 15 and 14. Julius Randle gets you there. He gets you in between that 13 all the way up to 10. Personally, I mean, Julius Randle is a floor raiser. He's a good regular season player. Playoffs, we don't want to touch him.
We need him for the playoffs. And can I admit something? This lottery system, I'm really starting to like it, and we're seeing it throughout free agency. We're seeing it with the Chicago Bulls. Them going out and getting Nick Claxton. They're going out and getting Norman Powell. These guys that probably wouldn't go. Like they probably wouldn't go for Norman Powell if you're the Chicago Bulls. If we had the old lottery system, they wouldn't do that.
There is a trickle-down effect there.
They look like a fun team.
There is a trickle-down effect that this is forcing teams to get better. Even if the Bulls' ceiling might be a play-in, it's forcing some of these teams to try to at least fake like they're getting better.
Dude, a play-in NBA basketball team is a really good team in general, and it's really fun to watch. And that's exactly what they want.
They're so good that sometimes they trade away their point guard.
I can't wait for the Bulls to play in at like 38 44.
Speaking of, what are we gonna grade this, Bean? I'll let you start off with this. LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Let's grade it right now.
I have
1 first-round pick, 3 pick swaps, and 3 seconds.
I have changed heart
You've gone through the 5 stages of grief.
slightly.
Yeah.
There was Jeff Peterson has not let me down yet. Now, this whole trade anchors on one thing, and that is LaMelo's ankles. That is just the facts. That it really matters based on if LaMelo can play more than 20 games next season.
So
And the season
basically,
after that.
what you're saying is the fate of the universe relies on Mayo Clinic in Rochester to bulletproof
Yeah.
this man's joints. Is what
Yeah.
is what you're telling me right now.
Right now,
I mean,
because
it's worked in the past.
those picks, which we traded away one of them, which was fine. That was getting off Miles Bridges, and which I'm really happy with, in all honesty. They fixed a lot of the depth problems. They used, I know, like getting Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal wasn't like the flashiest thing pick wise, like bringing those guys in, but we were about to be dealing with a situation where Miles Bridges was our highest paid player.
Yeah.
Like that was going to be the situation of our roster, and now it's Kobe White, or maybe Naj Reid. I don't know exactly who's getting paid more.
I think Nas is getting 20. We were giving Nas like 20 something. I think
It's Kobe White or Naj.
something like
But
that.
like,
yeah.
looking at the depth of the roster, I'm not as upset now. But this trade definitely anchors on LaMelo's ankles. If LaMelo's ankles keep up, then Jeff Peterson was wrong, and we traded him for nothing. And if LaMelo's ankles give out 30 games in, which I do not want to have happen, I still love LaMelo Ball, which sucks. Because in all honesty, if I want us to win this trade, I have to hope his ankles spontaneously combust.
You're winning no matter what in this, and you're losing no matter what. Both.
So I lose either way, or I win either way.
Yeah.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Ass trade.
If I win, if the Hornets win this trade, then I lose because one of my favorite players' ankles are gone. And then if LaMelo's ankles are staying healthy, but that means we traded him away for nothing, so I can't win. So it's either I just got to get over it and move forward.
So you traded someone for stability. You can take a deep breath now.
Yeah, you got a national treasure. You acquired a national treasure for LaMelo
He is
Ball.
a really good player.
He's
And
also
honestly,
He is.
legitimately
This is
really
nothing.
good.
None of my hatred
his
towards
ceiling
this
is still all-star, by the way.
None of my hatred towards this is against Naj Reid. None of this has anything to do with Naj Reid.
It does, though. It does. It does, because of how you originally felt about the trade. I guess you feel differently now, but like
I don't think it.
he's guilty. He's guilty by association, essentially.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
he
but it's
more
not like
thinks
it's not like we traded LaMelo Ball because Naj Reid sucks. It was more like we traded LaMelo Ball. We traded LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, that was.
We
But
just
what I'm
had our
saying is,
best
like,
season.
You're letting go of instability, and you just gained stability. That's what you got.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's wrong.
The actual word is instability. You misspoke.
Did I?
Okay.
Are you going in for an English major?
No,
But
you're just
if
not allowed
his
to make a
ankles hold
mistake.
up, though.
You're just not allowed to make a mistake in my presence. Okay?
Verbatim what I said.
Yes, exactly. Doesn't feel so good, does it, nerd?
But I get it because Jeff Peterson, at the end of the day, he wants this team to win a championship, and in his head, he just saw that LaMelo Ball it's not possible for LaMelo Ball to be a piece of a championship team.
I don't really blame him too much.
So,
Try to be objective here.
Well,
like,
unfortunately,
never
being
before,
you
man,
traded
but-
him. You traded him to a team that thinks he can be a piece of a championship team, and
yeah, and that's why we were able to get what we did for him. Can y'all hear the fireworks?
Yeah, Yeah, but hey, this is the 4th of July special.
Who shoots fireworks 48 hours early? Tomorrow night, I get.
Who
I
gives a
100%
damn?
understand.
It's year 250.
Yeah, you're kind of right. You're kind of right.
Bro got a point.
All right, so should we grade the trade and move along?
What are you thinking?
Well, I'll go last because mine's pretty obvious. Bean, do you want to start? Because this hurts you more deeply.
I give it. It's the grade right now. What's the word I'm thinking of? We have a what's the thing that they do where, like, they have the fixed grade system in college. What's it called?
Fixed grade system.
So, like, it's based off of who has the highest. Like, they grade based off who has the highest and who has the lowest, and then they fluctuate everyone in between.
Ken Palm? No.
No, hold on.
I'm genuinely trying to figure out what he's referring to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on. It's a thing in college.
I wish I could help, but I don't know. I'm not. I didn't go to college.
Jack, do you want a trade grade?
Yeah, I don't even know how to feel about this. Like, because it's really just it's
Curve. Graded on a curve.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know that term. It's one of those things where it's like, how can you trade it? Like, it's kind of impossible because we don't know what LaMelo is going to give the Timberwolves. I mean,
Yeah, you can't grade this trade until 2033.
Well, yeah, that too.
You're not wrong.
But
But
like,
right now, just off the rip, we have to.
I mean, you lose instability, you gain instability. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, you lose instability and you gain stability. Still redundant, but more accurate.
Instability is okay, sure. Regardless, you gain stability. That's bare minimum B minus. Like, it could be higher, but like B minus at the lowest.
Yeah.
For the Timberwolves, if it works out and he's healthy, I mean, A. If he's not healthy, F. Like, that's where you're at right now.
Yeah, I will.
Not only did you just trade Nas Reed, who's a good player, you traded the draft picks, which means something. But, like, Nas Reed could also, he could be an all-star in the Eastern Conference in the next few years.
I will offer this, Jack. The reason I don't give it a flat A, I'll give it an A minus, is because it's not the swing that everybody was looking for.
I think it could be.
It was a necessary. It was a necessary swing. Yes, that's why it gets an A, but it gets downgraded to an A minus because it's not the sexy swing everyone was looking for.
That is absolutely the sexy swing. If
Okay, I mean it is, but people thought Giannis, people thought Jaylen Brown before you thought LaMelo. There were 2 or 3 or 4 guys you could put on that list that you thought of before LaMelo going to the
Giannis
Wolves.
was always out of our price range.
But I'm saying though,
Like, I know it was rumored, but like it was always out of the price range.
oh, 100%. But the fact that we were in it the whole time.
No universe it happens.
So yeah, I get the Wolves an A minus. Charlotte gets a B for right now. It becomes an A. It becomes an A if LaMelo's ankles don't hold up. So
I'm just a little upset that we were like the most active team for like the first 24 hours, and now we have gone silent.
meanwhile, my team's over here in the list sweepstakes, baby.
Okay, there's one thing that I am bothered with about this trade that I didn't bring up earlier. God, okay, I'm seeing my
People are celebrating 250 way too prematurely.
The $40 million trade exception that we have now, which is like the largest trade exception in NBA history.
And you're not using it.
We haven't used it yet. Now we do have up until the trade deadline to use it.
What if you went out and got CJ McCollum?
For a trade exception?
Is it a trade exception? So
It's a
you
trade
have to
exception.
Trade?
Yeah. It's basically...
Do you not? Well, regardless, do you not have the cap space for CJ McCollum?
We may or may not. I don't know.
Either way, I'm just saying in general, go after CJ McCollum if you can.
I don't know if CJ's the guy I want.
Why not?
Because CJ McCollum
Either
is inherently a...
involved.
CJ McCollum is just not inherently like a play. I want a playmaker on this team.
Sure, he's not going to be a playmaker.
I don't think it would ever happen. I don't think it will happen. But they do have like 6 guards right now. I would love to have Drew Holiday.
Ooh, let's do that quickly.
but I don't think that's happening. Because they have Scoot, Dame, Ja Morant, Shaedon Sharpe, Drew Holiday, and it's like you can't play all 5 of those guys. Somebody's got to get somebody. You either got to trade somebody or you're going to run Shaedon Sharpe at the 3. But you also have Denny and Tumani Kamara. So are we doing that?
Too many cameras.
Have they not updated it yet?
No.
No, Fanspo is generally dog shit at updating things.
Yeah.
Their player pool for the
I'm happy
draft
we have
wasn't.
this in general, but
Try this. No, try the go. Get off of Fanspo.
I'm sure there's a better one.
Go to SpoTrack. I think their trade machine's updated.
Yeah.
I love how they just took the end of Fanspo and like, here we're gonna put that behind the word track and label it something else.
SpoTrack's better. I really don't use Fanspo anymore.
I use SpoTrack for like contracts and stuff and
I love SpoTrack.
SpoTrack is good.
Too bad you have to pay for it if you want to get
start
their
trade.
We need the Hornets and who else? The Trailblazers.
Yeah,
and
I think they should have the updated roster.
And the Timberwolves. Oh, never mind.
No, what the hell?
I'll just go back to this.
What are these nerds who run these websites good for, bro? You have one job.
I think it's because none of the trades are entirely official yet. Official.
I guess
They have,
yeah, July 6th. But even with the draft, they didn't have it updated ever.
The draft is
Actually,
never updated.
draft didn't get updated until the draft happened. Because I ripped a mock like 24 hours out, and it was like the player pool still had like Braylon Mullins in it, who's going back to UConn.
See, I don't think Fanspo is going to take into effect that we have that $40 million trade exception, so this might not be a way for us to make it work.
I mean, it's going to say he's failed, but we can still put the players in.
Once we figure it out.
But I'm also like, what do we have that the damn Trailblazers would want?
So let's say
Brandon Miller. No, I'm just kidding.
Because Jeremy Grant's not there either. You got to add the Grizzlies, Jack.
So Jeremy Grant went to the Grizzlies.
You got to add the Grizzlies so they could trade Jeremy Grant for Ja.
ah shit.
All these teams have been pretty active.
Yeah, you're right.
Look at there's literally 85 players on the screen right now.
It's not even. It's not going to have the
Focus
Mark
on the
Williams
two here.
extension.
Just these two.
But yeah, I'm focusing on those two. But Jack, there's 85 players. There's a million things going on. If you know, you know. The girls that get it.
Let's dissect this one real quick. Jack, what is there to dissect?
Jack leans into the camera.
Okay.
I miss doing that.
Dude,
I'm going
no,
to start bringing in random trades again.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Maybe that becomes a segment.
That's what I tried to make it one.
Should.
It didn't last.
I really think Scoot Henderson's far more realistic for you.
I wanted to be Scoot, but I don't know what the Trailblazers' asking price is, and it's really hard to gauge Scoot because we've seen him play
Like 50 games in 2 years.
in almost 4 years. He hasn't played.
I mean, you're getting rid of LaMelo, getting rid of instability, but
Yes, like why are we bringing in Scoot if we
unstable.
want? If we're bringing in Scoot at this point, why didn't we just keep LaMelo?
because
He's got a point.
He makes $30 million less. There's that aspect.
He's just about as healthy as LaMelo. At this point.
He's probably less healthy.
I mean, LaMelo's been in the league a couple more years, but
Let's
fair.
see. And Scoot's
You're not giving up Brandon Miller. You're not giving up Continental.
in Scoot's 3 seasons, he's played no. You know what? Scoot really was just this year.
This year,
I just don't remember him.
Me
'cause he
and
played
Jack is
62
hovering
in his
over
first
TJ.
season, 66 in the second.
Jack's mouse is hovering over to Jean Salon. I don't know what you want to say about that.
There's nothing I can say that would convince anyone that isn't a what's the
Hornets
word?
fan.
yeah, it's
Wait.
fair. Maybe they want like a backup center. They would
So
probably be
No, they just brought who?
ship out Kalk, Mr. Kalkbrenner.
No, they literally just re-signed Robert Williams.
Oh yeah, he's not up here.
If it would have worked if they'd shipped Klingon off in like a Jaylen Brown
Rocco's-
deal, but
Why would they? They would never ship Klingenhoff. That'd be outrageous.
They would have to because the Celtics were asking for a big man from everybody the whole time.
Oh, I thought we were talking about just for shits and giggles, like for some other dude.
No, I'm saying just to get off Jaylen Brown.
Anyway, we're
sidetracked.
But yeah, Hornets. I think
it's
it was
not trade to Gage.
Speaking of the Trailblazers,
Yeah, John Morant traded to the Trailblazers for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray.
they're the Jailblazers once again.
This was the Jaylen Brown trade before the Jaylen Brown trade in terms of, here, we're just going to get rid of you, and we'll take whatever we can get. We just want you out of our building as fast as we can.
Again, you got stability.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Blazers owner didn't fly Ja out or didn't go to greet him because it was too expensive to drive to where Ja was.
I mean, like it's a weird. They got stability, but like for what reason? They're just here to tank, and they didn't really free up any money because they're. I think Ja and Jeremy Grant are both on the same tenure of contract. They may have freed up like $10 million. That's the difference between Jeremy Grant and Ja.
Yeah, you just got rid of him just to get rid of him, to be honest.
Which is not. I don't. In this case scenario, I don't think it's a good reason.
I don't think he needed to get traded, honestly.
Especially if this is what you're getting back, just two dudes.
You got two dudes, but it's not like you got nobodies. I mean, Jeremy Grant is a top 20 power forward, top 15 power forward in the league.
Mind you, he balled out on a bad team, which is exactly what he's going to do in Memphis anyway.
Oh, he would ball out on a bad team. That like he's.
Well, he balled out for Portland when Portland was bad 3 years ago.
Yeah,
that's my point.
I mean, he had a great end of the season as well. Chris Murray, I think, is a severely underrated player, and
we just haven't seen him do much.
Yeah, he just doesn't get a lot of burn.
No. And I mean, I don't know, dude. I feel like it's so hard to gauge the Ja Morant injury stuff because it's really just been this year and like some of last year because he also dealt with like being suspended. I know the suspension's also a thing that we have to worry about, but it's like if there was no reason to do this outside of just like get rid of him just to get rid of him.
I mean, you got Cam Boozer's mentor. I think Jeremy Grant's a great leader.
It's not bad. Not bad. Not a ridiculous statement.
I mean, you didn't get a lot in return. Like, the high that you get from John Morant is not nearly worth what you're getting back. But, like you're not getting the high every night from John Morant. And most nights you don't.
I guess what I'm more just like, what did you have? If Ja's trade value is already shit, what do you have to lose from just, hey, let's see if we can get your value up over the next 4 months.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
outside of culture, nothing.
That's what I'm saying. If you're Portland, this is kind of a win-win. You're getting a guy that could potentially raise your floor.
But
I also don't really like it for Portland.
But if it doesn't work, you can do exactly what the Wolves could do with LaMelo in 3 to 5 years if it doesn't work. You could ship him off.
Does this make
something?
Does this make one either? And I don't know what's gonna happen. Either Ja or Dame is a 6-man, unless we're running Drew Holiday at the 6-man position. And we're running a backcourt of Dame and Ja.
Unless you're getting moved.
It's just it doesn't.
You got to think Portland's going to move one of them, right? Because you're not going to hold on to all 7 of those guys in that guard room.
I'd hope so.
There's no reason to get rid of any 4 of those guys, to be honest with you. That's why it makes it such a difficult situation.
Any 6, if we're going to.
You have to, Jack. There's too many.
You got to think Shaded Sharp is also a 2 guard.
Yeah, there's too many mouths to feed, Jack. Somebody's got to go. There's too many mouths to feed.
You can't run Dame, Drew, Shaded Sharp, Denny.
I wouldn't run Shaded Sharp at the 3.
I think
you're running a 3-guard line. You're running a 3-guard lineup.
I think Drew Holiday makes up for that for sure. Now, here's the thing: it gets tricky because you take Drew Holiday out of that, and it gets really tricky. So that's why you don't trade Drew Holiday. You're not going to trade Ja because you just got him. You're not going to trade Dame for obvious reasons. Scoot, it's Scoot and Shaden Sharp here that it's like. Well, probably not Shaden Sharp either, because that's
Shaden Sharp. It's a fluctuating thing. He's very much Jalen Green coded.
Yeah. which Jaylen Green got traded, but
Yeah, but I'm saying
it's
like the
really just
value of
Scoot,
him is
dude.
not really much there.
It's really just Scoot. You can't take a flyer on both Ja and Scoot. You got to get rid of one of those two. That's what it is. It
Bro,
cannot be
imagine
Toronto.
imagine if they send Scoot to the Hornets.
I wouldn't hate it. It's just like, what are you giving up? Like, I don't really know.
Hell, it ain't Brandon Miller. We drafted him over Scoot.
It's so
for a
loud.
reason.
Like, that's the only guy that has like legit trade value.
I would say
Getting Grant Williams, buddy.
go get Ryan Kalkbrenner, but you have Yang Hansen at the backup. You have
He ain't playing.
two centers. Well, I'm
I'd
saying
go,
they have two
I'd go
centers.
get Kalkbrenner for sure. If
I go. I do not. I'm never in my life, if I'm in trouble, just saying like, Yang Hansen's ready. All I saw was shit last year.
Yeah,
he
there's
didn't,
not really a lot of
he didn't
highs.
play much, bro.
Yeah, but when you did,
Bro, no, but I'm saying when you are a big, if you come out there and you're shooting, what was it, like 20%? I don't care. I do not care.
yeah, it was rough. That was rough. You check a flyer on what you thought was going to be Jokic, and it didn't work.
Like, there's a reason they brought Robert Williams back. Robert Williams is injury prone.
I'm gonna give a B plus for
Oh, dude.
the Trailblazers, and I'm gonna give a C plus for the Memphis Grizzlies. That's what I'll say.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna look
with
at
them too. This is kind of really a net neutral trade in the context of who's going where.
I think it's C's across the board. They're just mid.
Just a mid trade. LeBron has just told the Los Angeles Lakers that he will not be returning. And this is going to take all off season, but it just happened in the sense of him not asking out, I guess, but just like announcing that he's not coming back. Plenty
Oh,
of teams are in mind. A return to Cleveland, a return to Miami. Maybe he teams up with Stephen Curry in Golden State. Maybe he wants to win a championship and he goes to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
It was the time for him to exit LA.
The Spurs are probably not looking for him because they just got Tobias Harris.
Look, I heard maybe two good options on that list, and one of them is my franchise, Jack.
well, in reality, it's going to be either the Heat or the Cavs.
Which again, at that point, all this shit he said about not making a financial incentive. At that point, it's just going to purely be about happiness because he's not serious about winning Ring 5.
I think he goes to Miami.
I think he does too, which pisses me off because that's not an actual contender. That's a contender dressed up in Giannis's clothes.
For some reason, I feel like almost certain that he's going to Miami. Is that weird?
Look, we have golf courses here too. You don't just have to go play in the sun, Ron. We have golf courses here too, bro. You love Anthony Edwards. You play on Team USA with him. You've got a point guard who hoops like he's playing outside in Cali sun at
LeBron,
times.
you would love Duluth. You would love Duluth.
I think I have a feeling it'll be Cleveland.
Really? Why?
Well, no, now that Philly's interested and he's talking about taking the minimum.
Philly,
it might be Philly. It actually might be Philly.
Dude,
I
no.
could definitely see Philly.
I can't see my goat going to that. No, I cannot see
He
the
wants to
goat.
win. I think he wants to at least get one last chance to win a ring.
I think he might go to Philly too. It's either Philly or it's Miami. I can't see him going to the Cavs. You got no dogs on the Cavs. Owen, name a dog on the Cavs. Name one dog.
James Harden.
Other than D. Mitch, I can't name you one dog.
I don't even know if I'd consider D. Mitch a dog.
If you're asking me to name one, that's your best option.
He's the best player, but that doesn't make him a dog. No, like Dylan Brooks, dog. Jaden McDaniels, dog. Doesn't have to be just defense. Luka Doncic, dog.
Dog shit at not foul baiting, but carry on.
Give me another. I need another dog. Kyrie, dog.
Okay, I kind of get what you mean. Here's
Are
where
we
I'm
saying
at.
James Harden's not a dog?
Here's where I'm at with Braun.
Is a Chihuahua.
Here's where I'm at with Braun.
He's a
If he
poodle.
wants to win, you need to come here. But if
Okay.
we know anything about LeBron, he's going to end up on either of the coasts.
Look, Philly's
Either
reaching out to
Miami.
him. I think it'll be Philly. There's no way.
It's
you
Philly or Miami.
And there's no way if LeBron is serious about wanting to win that the Philly can't be like, Bron, look at our roster. You don't even have to be if you want. You're talking about wanting to take a back seat and take this last season easy.
Oh,
Dude,
come on. He wants to be the guy, too. He wants to be a third option on a roster. He can do that in Miami. He can do that in Philly. He can do that in New York.
Do that.
Dude,
in
he'd be. There'd be nights where LeBron might low key be. If Joel Embiid's healthy, LeBron could be fourth option in Philly.
Oh,
And that's scary.
Buck, he could be a fifth option with Edgecombe, too.
Dude,
God,
if VJ's having a cooked night, like, dude, there are nights we could watch where if LeBron goes there, he will be the fifth option.
I can't
Hey,
see.
Kareem-
Oh, dude.
Kareem
LeBron to
had-
Philly would just piss me off because that's biblical levels of greed for a city that frankly doesn't deserve it.
Dude, he's 42. Let him get. Dude, Philly deserves it. Philly deserves
Now,
it.
Philly fans are also Eagles fans, and that's a problem.
Yes, Philly fans also climb.
Take
poles
that out.
and
We're
are
not
also
talking about. No, we're not
dickheads.
talking about the NFL. We are talking about the NBA. 76ers fans.
Hey,
What have they
fans
ever
are
had to
fans,
cheer
dude. We
for?
watch both. People watch both.
Being all of those fans live in the city of Philadelphia, so it's adjacent. It all
Yes,
counts.
but we're here to talk about. We're here to say 76ers fans, because at the end of the day, 76ers fans have known nothing but pain. Nothing but pain.
Sure.
As a 76ers fan, I'm not saying, well, yeah, but
As
the
a
Eagles won a
basketball
Super
fan.
Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but fuck Philly. That's it.
Yeah, fuck Philly.
That's the tweet. So should we all call our shot and have them pick our lay destination?
I'm saying
feel like
Philly.
Just
Philly makes the most sense. Miami doesn't make as much sense.
Jack, where's he
I
going?
think Philly. I'm going to say Miami. I think he's going to go back. I think if I
Yeah, but that whole I don't remember. I don't know, dude. That whole tenure did not end well with him and Pat.
He's LeBron James, and it's one season.
Dude, Pat Riley stole LeBron James's cookie. Don't forget it.
It's fair. I'm gonna go.
Jack,
with,
you don't know about this?
Stole his cookie.
Okay, go into Google right now. Please go into Google. Look up Pat Riley steals LeBron James's cookie.
No, there's no way this is a real story.
Is that it?
Van's favorite snack: chocolate chip cookies. Are you dead ass? We can't hear the audio.
We can't hear anything, Jack.
Can't hear the audio.
I don't think you have audio for screen share on.
Oh god, he stole his little cookies. God damn it!
Wow, bro.
I don't think Pat Riley and LeBron get along, which is one of the reasons why he left.
Jack, you gotta turn on audio for the screen share, brother.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, he stole his cookies.
I do want to listen to it though. I feel like that's an important piece of context though.
The fact that y'all didn't know about this, I'm surprised.
I watched that entire Pat McAfee show. I don't remember that part.
Oh, that's when
stole his
LeBron
little
got his
cookie.
first run. Yeah.
You know how petty you gotta be to ban the goat's favorite snack on an airplane?
Pat Riley does not care. Pat Riley does not give a shit.
I know. I still think it'll be Miami because Giannis
That's it for him.
is
Giannis is there though. Yeah, it's just the
Giannis
fact
is
that
there.
he's teaming up with Giannis and Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jack. I'm calling it. It's Miami. In my heart, it should be
He
here.
could sit in the corner and just shoot threes for the rest of his career.
Yeah, in my heart, it's Miami. In my head, it should be Minnesota.
No, flip that, dude. In your
Oh.
head, it's Miami. In your heart, it's Minnesota.
Yes, in my head, it's Miami. In my heart, it should be Minnie.
I'm gonna read y'all the stuff that happened. This is why Pat Riley and LeBron have beef.
Okay.
Uh,
Which he might be a Sixer then if this is.
Originally, LeBron this was early in his tenure with the Heat. He wanted Spo fired. Pat Riley said no,
Good move by Pat Riley.
and then that just kind of happened. And then when LeBron was trying to be the GM, Pat Riley was like, no. So that happened there. And then this is the rundown of the cookie
I think
incident.
he's kind of checked out though. Like he doesn't. I don't think LeBron is that type of guy anymore. I think for this last season.
I'm not saying he wants to be the GM, but I do think there's a part of LeBron where I do think he wants to win. I don't think LeBron has ever not wanted to win.
And I think it's not going to matter because he's not going to go to Miami until they get a little bit more depth on that roster. Once they get the depth, then they'll go after LeBron towards the end of towards the end of the offseason. And then now he's joining a team with a couple more shooters. And
Look, Philly's got the fourth best odds in most spots to get him behind Miami, Golden State, and Cleveland.
I don't think Golden State's happening. That's dead in the water.
I think that's more realistic.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but I'm saying.
Dude, no, because LeBron was like, from reports we saw was that, hey, I'm only going if AD goes. And then Washington said, we're not trading Anthony Davis for Jimmy Butler.
Picks.
They're trying to win right now. Not saying they will win, but they're trying to. That's why they went and traded for Trae Young. And
what is it, like the GM or whoever is like extremely infatuated with Anthony Davis for no particular reason?
Well, I just think it's more of like, as a franchise who we have been so ass for so long, the rules have changed with the draft, and
Sure.
fans of DC need something. We just traded for Anthony Davis. Even if Anthony Davis doesn't want to be here, we have no reason to trade him, especially if it's to get Jimmy Butler and some picks, whichever picks Golden State can trade.
I mean, we can give up a lot of picks, so I'm not saying that we would do a lot of picks, but it would be somewhere in the middle. But I think they're far more likely than the Knicks. I think they're far more likely than the Spurs or really any other team outside of Cleveland and Miami and Philly. Like, what are they, you think you would go to the Pacers?
Hell no.
The Warriors are top 4. They're the fourth. I think they're the 4th best in my personal odds. I would go Philly or Miami 1 and 2. I would go Cavs number 3, and I would go the Warriors number 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're in the sweepstakes still. If you're top 4, you're in the sweepstakes. I really think Minnesota is in that top like 7 for
Bro,
like what you would actually want to do.
Top 7 isn't top 4.
No, it's not.
We're in the sweepstakes, but we're not in the sweepstakes.
You're in the I love Ant, but it's Minnesota, and that's where he's going to be like hell no.
That's what's so dumb to me because he's signing a 1 to 2 year contract at max. He's not here for a full year. He'll dip right after the parade. Right, he's gone. He'll go play golf.
But it's for happiness. He's making this trade for his happiness.
Yeah, Jack. And what would make you more happy than having a functional backcourt, a dog defensively, literally Rudy Gobert? That's your starting five.
I think you would not be happy when he's driving down First Avenue and LaMelo Ball slides into him because he can't stop on the ice, and LeBron's gonna freak out. If that happens.
What's going to happen? LaMelo Ball is going to go down, and then they're going to be like, LeBron, we need LePG back.
Yeah,
we need to go play
run
point
the
guard.
guard. And then Brown's requesting a midseason trade, and then he's going to Philly.
Yeah, he's like, bro, I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too old for this shit. I'm gone.
The Lakers acquired Walker Kessler from the Utah Jazz for 4
Two unprotected picks, 2 pick swaps.
So 4 picks in total, 2 picks and 2 pick swaps, and I thought there was some seconds in there as well.
There's some seconds in there.
Sure. And signed him to a 4-year, $130 million deal. I love Walker Kessler. I love me some Walker Kessler. He was literally like blooming into a star. That is fucking expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a very expensive ball.
Yeah, I like the fit for him.
I love the fit.
I like the fit for the Lakers, but again, the haul for him is just ridiculous. You could. I know it's Danny Ainge. I know he's stingy, but you could have found a way to wiggle that down. You could have found a way to maneuver a player in there so you didn't have to give up assets. But I like the fit. The haul is just a little ridiculous, and now there's literally no reason the Jazz shouldn't be good for the next 40 years. Because you have assets for the next 40 years.
Yeah, who's grabbing a rebound on that team, though?
Cam Boozer, get ready to rebound. Because Jaren Jackson sure as hell ain't going to do it.
Well, Cam Boozer can't do that because
Sorry, no, Cam Boozer, Darren Peterson is going to learn. Lowry and Jaren are going to have to rebound.
Look,
Yes.
Darren Peterson's gonna go full Russell
This makes-
Westbrook and be the best
this
rebounding
makes-
guard in the league.
they
Would
do have
they-
Nurkic. They do have Nurkic, and that's really cool. By the way,
Would they have drafted Cam Boozer if they knew this trade was going to happen? And now they have to.
I've heard this question before. I still think no because I think what's his face?
Darren Peterson,
No, the GM. or
Danny
president.
Ainge.
Danny Ainge. I think Danny Ainge is thinking future, and Darren Peterson is going to be the best player in this entire draft. That's why.
That's a funny way to spell Isaiah Evans, Jack. But carry on.
Isaiah Evans isn't even on the Jazz. What are you talking about, Jack?
So what?
Isaiah Evans
Yeah.
isn't even on the Jazz. Why would Danny Ainge? He didn't even draft him.
He could have at 2.
That would be
That'd be
really
crazy as shit.
That would be the greatest shit. That would be the greatest thing of all time.
Greatest player in this draft is actually on the Hornets. That's why we traded LaMelo because we were like Christian Anderson Jr. We don't need
Yeah.
LaMelo.
It was a good pickup. Like what was it? Like 18.
That,
All
makes
that
that,
to
pickup,
say,
that
Jack-
makes that pickup so much better now.
Yeah, all that to say, if it's Darren Peterson versus the field, we're taking the field. We're taking the other 59 picks to be the best player in the draft.
If I was betting, yeah, of course, absolutely. But I really believe Darren Peterson's going to be the best player in this draft.
Yeah, it's not a ridiculous take.
Not ridiculous, huh?
Yeah.
That
but
said-
I love the fit on the Lakers. It's just
Yeah, the Lakers got what they needed, but they
The only thing that like
mortgaged their future for Walker Kessler. It's just like a line I never thought I would say ever.
at least the 2 pick swaps are a thing, I guess, because like in theory you'd expect the Jazz to be an actual team now. So like maybe the pick swap is like, oh, we're now not picking at 20, we're picking at 25. It's like maybe.
Wee.
I mean, you're hoping if you have Luka and Walker Kessler. you're
In
not
theory,
gonna-
your picks are going to be better anyway, and so
Yeah.
it's not like you're going to be that crazy getting a
yeah,
jump.
it's really- in theory, 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, that's why I don't think the picks are as. I mean, still 2 first-round picks is a lot, but it's.
Well, and you're paying him.
I think it's like 35.
That's a little steep.
Yeah. I think 30. Yeah, that's exactly 35. Yeah,
Yeah, but Walker Kessler, man, if he's healthy, he's so damn good. He's so damn good.
but 35. I know.
Such a great basketball player. That's a top 5 center in the league in 2 years, in 1 year.
Walker Kessler, a top 5 center in the league, and
In 2
Couple
years,
years.
yes.
He's really good. He is
Yeah,
really
Walker
good.
Kessler will absolutely be a top 5 center in 2 years. You can mark my words on July 2nd, 2026. Walker Kessler will be a top 5 center in 2 years. You have Wemby, you have Chet, you have Jokic. And
as the editor of this video, Jack, I'm holding you to that.
yeah, that's
I'm going
fine.
to zoom. I am going to zoom in on your face as you say that in post.
Dude, I'm just saying, Walker Kessler, I
You're the
love the
shorter
fit, dude.
video now.
I love the fit. Now, as far as some of the other acquisitions go, I'm not too big on it.
It's
Because-
the cream. It's the cream team, bro.
Because if you
Wolves
want to
cream
look
team.
if I want to ask y'all this, we're looking at both the starting 5 and the defense and the bench here. Who is guarding the
DeAndre Ayton is
perimeter?
not there. By the way, DeAndre Ayton signed with the Jazz.
Thank God. That's their
And
rebounder.
Jared Vanderbilt will likely be gone as well.
Damn it,
really
that's
only
their one
18.
defender's gone, guys. Who are we going with? Who's guarding on the perimeter?
Sandra will get out there.
Good Lord, no.
You're putting a lot of stock into these 3 down here defensively.
That's not good.
Yeah, one of them is Colin Sexton, just came from the Hornets, brother.
You got a lot of bucket getters though.
Colin Sexton, just not a good defender. Quentin Grimes is an all right defender, so like he's probably the best defender on this team on the perimeter. Walker Kessler is the best defender on this team by far.
Cam Carr, I don't know. He could go either way.
What?
As a defender.
Who? Quentin Grimes?
Cam Carr.
Cam Carr. Oh yeah. Cam Carr. We just don't know yet. We don't know what he's going to be at the. Bronny James might actually be the best perimeter defender on the team.
Dear God.
I think Grimes is gonna be a much
Dear
better.
God. LaSun is the best
I
Lasug's
genuinely
my top
might. In all
defensive
honesty, Quinn Grimes, we were gonna say, is the best perimeter defender on the team because at least he's got proven that he has defensive chops, and look, Bronny has too, but like, I think Bronny's got for his size is actually a really solid defender.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a chance Bronny might actually be the best perimeter defender on this team.
Fate of the universe on the line. I'm putting Lasun out on James Harden or Donovan Mitchell in the clutch.
God, the Lakers are just gonna run like Jake LaRavia might not actually start. I'd start Quentin Grimes over Jake LaRavia's dog shit ass.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But you're breaking up the cream team. They get
I do
like,
not
plus
care.
25
I genuinely hope they do not start Jake LaRavia.
They get
over
plus
Quentin
25 team chemistry. If all 5 white guys are on the court at once. It would be like if you, me, and Jack hoop together. They plus 25 team chemistry just because we're all white dudes hooping. That's how this works.
It is just. I like the team. I think the team's cool, but they're not gonna play a lick of defense.
No,
No.
they stuck defensively.
This is
Outside of Walker Kessler.
this is the equivalent to what they did with like Rudy in Utah, where it's like we're gonna put no defenders on the perimeter. Rudy, you got to hold the back line, dog.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening here.
Yeah.
And Mama
We're-
off the bench.
Walker Kessler and DPOY conversation just because his team is dog shit.
Well, that
defensively.
Walker Kessler is a really good defender. There's a chance he could be at least like he might finish top 5 in DPOI this year.
Can you in 2 years is he not top 5? Like who am I missing? Outside of-
Wemby in 2 years.
Wemby,
We're saying
Chet,
in 2 years.
In 2 years, Wemby, Chet,
Jokic,
maybe Jokic, yeah,
because I think in 2 years
Okay,
Jokic will still be up there.
yeah.
Bam is still an option.
I think he'd
So
be
yeah,
better
top
than
5. He'd be top 5.
I
but
think
he's
he's
Jalen Duren.
I think he's no, not over Walker Kessler. I'm at 3 right now.
Why not? Why not Jalen Duren over Walker Kessler?
Well, I mean, we saw it in the playoffs. And of
I know, but
course,
we
he's
haven't.
not defined by that.
In Jalen Duren's defense, we've never seen Walker Kessler in the playoffs.
Sure, but
We've never seen Walker Kessler average 20 points.
well, yeah, bad credit is better than no credit. That's objectively true.
So I'm not saying saying it is true. I'm not saying Duren is better. I'm just
I don't know.
saying
Maybe I'm
gotta-
going off on a limb, but what I saw at the beginning of the season
for those 5 games.
Was it only 5 games?
Yeah, it was only 5 games.
Shit, he was great in those. 5
He was really good last season. I mean,
Well, he's always been very good, but like,
he was good last season. 11
I
points,
think he's gonna
but
make. He's gonna. Not only is he just gonna make a leap in general, just being him, but when you have Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic passing you the ball, creating opportunities for you,
there's a chance it could be similar to like.
he's gonna be a 20 and 10 guy.
There's a chance it could be similar to like the DeAndre Jordan Clippers days where Chris Paul and Blake Griffin made DeAndre Jordan look a lot better than what he ended up being once he left.
Blake Griffin's best year was on Detroit.
No, DeAndre Jordan.
Oh,
Blake Griffin was that guy. DeAndre Jordan got paid because Chris Paul and Blake Griffin made him look really good. And DeAndre Jordan was a phenomenal defender at the time.
yeah, that's true.
So I think there's potential that this could maybe look like that, where Walker Kessler looks extremely good. And yeah, that's really it in terms of this
Think so.
trade. Zubac could be better than in 2 years. He's playing with Hallie.
I think I
would take Kessler
Walker,
over Zubac.
but I get yeah, I do get that. The Clippers traded Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors for Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, 2 first-round picks, 1 pick swap in 2 seconds. It was originally Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, and 1 first-round pick. The Clippers were asking for Jamal Shed.
Whew.
Rodgers said, "Fuck no,"
Hell, I wouldn't.
and chose to do a swap and a first in 2 seconds instead.
I love it.
That is such a fun roster right now.
And I'm imagining a lineup where who's in the East? Tyrese Maxey's bringing the ball up. He looks down the court to see who's playing defense on him, and he's got options on the perimeter to go through either Scotty Barnes, Colin Murray Boyles, and a Kawhi Leonard who's locked in. And at that point, I'd put my hands up and I'd say, "Fuck it, I just give up."
Yep.
Have the damn ball already.
Give the ball to VJ and just walk back down to the other end.
If Kawhi locks in defensively, 'cause he hasn't in a while, but
I mean, I get it. Is he just going back because he loves the Six, or does he actually love?
he
the
wants to
Raptors
retire
all the
there.
time?
He said he wants to retire in Toronto.
That's the
He also
the weirdest.
played
That's the weirdest retirement destination ever. Then again, he's basically a legend in Canada at this point.
I think
So,
what happened is obviously he took for granted that time in Toronto.
Yeah.
Went to the Clippers, realized Toronto was actually dope as shit.
Yep.
Being there, like obviously I know Toronto has the issue of it is a pain in the ass to be a part of that team because it is the only team where anytime you travel, you have to go through customs in order to get back home.
There's that.
So that's why I can't remember. I think I was watching Kenny, like KOT, and he said that's why they have to pay so much is because there's an extra hassle with being on the Raptors.
Yep.
But you also get the added bonus of having the entire country behind you.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Now, I really wish the Grizzlies were still in Vancouver. But
if he, they're not going to, but if he went on another Cinderella run and they won another one,
Dude, they
does he
might.
get- does he get a statue?
his jersey's getting retired no matter what.
Yeah.
So do we get a statue in the center of Toronto?
They might. He's the only guy. They've never had a championship with only him. Only him.
I think he gets a statue simply by coming back in the first place.
Bro, and now he gets to be the mentor for Scotty Barnes and Colin Murray Boyles? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Aside from him, the Raptors aren't even like
They are great.
genuinely bad.
Can he help refine Scotty Barnes' offensive game?
No, the autism's already taken over his mind. He just
Bro,
does
I
what-
do.
He just
Scotty
does what he
Barnes
wants on that end.
Scotty Barnes is going to be a demon next year. I'm calling it.
Yeah, and they're gonna be. I wonder if this gets the Raptors more national television games too, because they're gonna be.
I will be
good.
watching so many Raptors games now.
But trade
We-
grade, boys.
A for the Raptors. I can't even remember what the Clippers got back. In all honesty,
Yeah, Brandon Ingram, Gritty Dick, 2 firsts in the swap.
cool.
I mean, for the Clippers,
Can't be
you
mad at
have-
that.
you gained like 9 first-round picks.
And Grady Dick. Respect Grady. Respect Grady Dick right now.
Yeah, you traded Kawhi for some dick. That's what you did. Bi.
Dude, oh man.
Some Big Dick, Jack. Think about it.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I don't want to think about that anymore. Actually.
I'm so, I gotta chill out, man. I'm gonna cancel in real time. I'm gonna chill out. Trade grade.
Name a better power forward than Scotty Barnes outside of Giannis after next season.
None.
42-year-old.
You can't convince me.
42-year-old LeBron in a Wolves
Nope.
uniform.
You could even argue Giannis isn't even number 1 after next season. Who knows what happens? He
40
could get injured.
Jack, 42-year-old LeBron in a Wolves uniform is the best power forward in the league.
Let's see. Where is there anybody y'all can name that's better than Scotty Barnes at the 4? That's not
That's what I'm
Giannis.
asking you guys. I can't think of anyone.
I will ride and I will die for Scotty Barnes, dude. I will not. I am not arguing it over anybody. Owen.
Yeah, we got to get Ava a Scotty jersey, especially since he's the front runner for a fantasy team.
No, there's not really a lot of good names off the top of my head.
I can't.
Power forward is a
OG,
weaker position right now.
Pascal, OG,
Those are probably
Nope.
both on the list.
Julius Randle.
No.
I had to throw Julius Randle in there for fun.
Evan Mobley, no.
Anthony Davis, no.
No.
Evan Mobley, not even a conversation.
No. They're on par. They're on the same par defensively, and Scotty Barnes just surpassed him offensively in that playoff series.
After last season, he was better defensively too.
Okay, fair. Yeah, it's
Scotty
probably
Barnes. I'm gonna say this. Scotty Barnes. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Scotty Barnes, top 10 at the end of next season.
You got
top 10 power forward or player?
Top 10 player.
top 10.
Yeah,
Top
Bean, you're getting zoomed in on as well. when I edit this.
Is that crazy?
No, but I'm still zooming in on you because it sounds crazy. But it's not.
Oh wait, one power forward that we might. I had it in my head. No, it's gone.
Domantas Sabonis. No, I'm just kidding.
Tatum, but Tatum might slide back down to the 3.
Tatum's a 3.
Well, he's been a 4, but with Jaylen Brown gone, he's going to be a 3.
And he also didn't play last season, so it is hard to gauge. But I was just saying, Tatum. You could argue a healthy Tatum is better than Scotty Barnes.
Sure.
I mean, I don't really think there's much of an argument there, to be honest. If it's a healthy Tatum, Scotty Barnes is the 3rd best power forward.
Fair.
He's right there, though. He's in those conversations. Like
I think at minimum he's 3. I don't think there's anybody there outside of that. Outside of a healthy Tatum and Giannis.
In no particular order: Wemby, Jokic, SGA, Luka.
Scotty Barnes, boom, he's 5, dog.
Top 5.
Top 5. And yeah. Who?
Ant Giannis.
Cade.
Cade.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson. After next season.
It's going to be tough because a lot of the Sixers guys, their numbers are going to deflate because there's 4 mouths to feed.
I still don't think any of them.
I also don't think any of those guys are just kind of like cracking the top 10.
Jaylen Brown could.
I don't know. I feel like that's going to be tough because it's like it's Joel Embiid's team, but it's become Maxi's team.
Whose team is it?
That might be a problem.
That might be a problem. Regardless, we're at 8.
Scotty Barnes, man.
Steph, Scotty, he's in the top 10 range there.
I feel like we might be missing something, and then like we're just gonna overlook it, and so people are gonna flame us.
I think.
But I love Scotty Barnes, dude. I think Scotty Barnes is so damn good. He's so damn good. He's underrated drastically right now.
Very underrated. Yeah.
I mean, he was the best player in a series with James Harden, Evan Mobley, Donovan Mitchell. He was the best player in that series.
Probably had the highest peak in that series, but throughout the entirety of those series,
dude, no, I genuinely think like Scotty Barnes took the Cavs to 7 without any offensive.
Yeah, I don't. I think it was like Game 5. D-Mitch had like 40. There was one game who he had like 35, 40 points.
I want to look at the game log for that series because I'm so curious as to.
I don't remember what he had one really good game.
Oh, I'm not doubting that. I 100% believe that. I'm just curious as to. Donovan Mitchell had 32, and I think that's Game 7. Is that Game 7? Yeah, that was Game 7. So Game 1, D-Mitch had 24. Evan Mobley actually had 26. Scotty had 25, 7, and 14 with 3 steals and 3 blocks.
Yeah.
Shooting
throughout the entire series, it was Scotty Barnes, absolutely.
Shooting 52% from the field. I'm really just curious as to the comparison between that. And then Game 2, 24, 9, and 6 with 1 block. Donovan Mitchell had 22. Game 3, Scotty had 17, 11, 1 steal, 3 blocks. I think that was his bad game. Donovan Mitchell had 19.
Check May 9th. I think it was that night.
They didn't make it to May 9th. So that was in the next series. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell was not good that series.
Oh, am I thinking of... I might be thinking of the Pistons series.
Yeah, I think... hold on.
Check May 9th, Pistons, Cavs. I think that was the night that he just had a phenomenal night. That was what we went to. We went out to Unandy's.
Hold on.
What was that?
Yeah, because that series ended on May 3rd.
Damn, okay.
And then they went... So that no, whoops, wrong series. Conference semis. Pistons, Cavs, May 9th. He had 35. Let me just go to Donovan Mitchell's game log, damn it. Because that'll show me all of his games.
I I guess 35 isn't like the craziest thing in the world.
He had 43 against Detroit in Game 2. Or no.
That might be it.
It was May 11th, so it was like Game 5. Yeah,
I thought it was Game 5 or 6.
His stats against the Raptors in the playoffs, this is just his averages. He averaged 23, 4, and 3. Oh, wait, that's counting the regular season as well. Damn it. Okay, but besides the point, Scottie Barnes is the best player in that series.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, to be honest.
Scottie Barnes. Kawhi. Colin Murray Boyles. That team is going to go to the championship this year.
You think
If the championship
after everything, is that the favorite?
No.
Well, Bean, if the championship is the NBA Cup final in Vegas, then yes.
Hey, what happened to the last team that won the NBA Cup?
That's no. No. No.
Stop.
Stop.
I think whoever wins, because I mean, both cup teams, where did they go at the end of the year? They were in the finals.
Stop.
The same thing that happened in the NBA Cup happened in the NBA Finals. That's all I'm saying. It could happen again. The Knicks were not even just they were the first double champions in NBA history.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy.
Not that it matters. I mean, I don't know how people are going to actually care about that, but like that's cool.
I don't really know, dude. I'm not sure how that's gonna end.
What?
The Cup.
They're going to keep it around. I just think.
Well, of course they're going to keep it around, but like, are people going to?
Well, I don't know. If you win the Cup and then also win the championship, people, at least the fans, might actually take it a bit more seriously to be like, oh shit, like.
Yeah.
The two teams that were in the Cup this past season were in the finals.
You're like the winner of the first part of the season.
So it's like I think people might see, maybe not this year. We would have to see it happen more than once. But like let's say next year, I'm just going to throw two teams out there. The Celtics and the Thunder are in the Cup and then they go to the finals, and then eventually people will be like, yo, the NBA Cup is practically a finals preview. Mm-hmm. Let's lock in.
If it happens multiple years in a row, I can get behind that for sure.
So I think that depends on how it goes. But like this was being the first time, and both teams making the Cup, and then also proceeding to make the finals could be a big step for the Cup.
That means the Wolves are going to the NBA Finals because LaMelo's going to carry us to the NBA Cup final.
We'll see.
And then his ankles are going to explode in that Cup final game and he'll cry.
Hey, but then that means you'll make the finals without LaMelo.
Accurate timeline? Question mark.
Yeah, if you make the finals,
am I cooking?
If you make the finals without LaMelo,
It's just, dude, I feel bad because like it's gonna be tough for y'all in the West.
We're the third best team in the West.
What Jack said.
We're the third best team. Like, we're not the best team. We're the third best.
Yeah,
team.
but that gap between 2 and 3 is pretty large.
It's probably the same amount of length away from 3 to 4.
Who's 4? Who's 4 in the West?
Probably the Nuggets.
I would say the Nuggets. Angry Serbian man.
I think Blazers will be there. I think Blazers will be top 6 this year.
Kings?
Yeah,
No.
if Darius Acuff
If
averages 25,
gets them to the playoffs.
if Darius
put them
Acuff
back
averages
immediately.
25, 9, and 7 in his rookie year, yeah, they could be a 7 seed. But the only thing Sacramento's known for right now is the crowd pop on that Kevin Huerter 3. That's about it.
Light the beam.
Yeah.
They were good for like 10 minutes when they had the beam team.
Yeah, and then Curry took care of them.
Yeah, that playoff series was fun.
And then that was it. That was it. They never sniffed it again.
Curry destroyed that roster.
It might be one of the craziest collapses ever, just as a franchise to finally, because the Kings have been a poverty franchise for so long. They finally get there. They're like, we've made it. We've got a team. And then Curry said, nope.
De'Aaron Fox, you're guarding Steph Curry, buddy.
That sounds extremely
Have fun.
familiar to me.
I remember what.
Extremely familiar for me.
I remember watching that series and just being so frustrated with Domantas Sabonis too.
Let's go out and get absolutely fried by Steph Curry.
I've never seen a guy who can hit mid-range jumpers refuse to take mid-range jumpers. Be like Draymond, be like, you shoot it, Domantas, and Sabonis be like, no, I'm gonna body you down low, and then he would fuck up.
Let's try walking down Draymond, top 5 defender of all time. Sure. Oh my God, Jack's doing Tobias Harris. He's trying to sneak Tobias Harris in
We're
here.
still talking throughout this, so I might as well.
Oh yeah. The gap between 1 and 2 got significantly higher with this pickup.
Well, that's never between 1 and 2. You said?
Or sorry, I don't know.
Because
I don't
you're
know.
right there between 1 and 2. Yes, they just got that much better than the OKC Thunder.
Yeah, because the Thunder lost Isaiah Joe, they lost Aaron Wiggins.
Well, I don't know about J-Dub. He's not reliable, unfortunately. I mean, we've seen it for 2 years now, or 1.5.
we've seen it for 1.
Well, he was injured in last year's playoffs as well.
Yeah, but he was cooking in the finals.
Well, he was. He did great. That's why I'm like 1.5.
That's why I'm saying it's really just been this past season, but
I believe he was injured in the early parts of that playoff run, if I'm not mistaken.
because he came back with a broken finger.
Yeah.
Or no, it was a broken hand. Was it a broken hand?
Well, he's been dealing with hamstring injuries throughout.
Yeah,
the
that's been
last-
since he got back. That's since the beginning of the season.
Hold on, can we talk about something in this tweet? Real quick, it says, Harris exits the Pistons after helping lead a franchise turnaround and now joins a young contending team in the Western Conference. It's hard to call it a franchise turnaround. They were a 1 seed and they imploded in the second round.
They were also like the worst
They
team
were like
in NBA history 2 years ago.
Yeah, but they went from no expectations to all the expectations in the world.
That's a franchise turnaround, Owen.
That's not
Just
extreme
the
enough,
definition of a
Jack.
franchise turnaround.
They had one good playoff year. Blah 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 blah.
But you just said they went from no expectations to all the expectations in the world. That's
Yeah,
not
I
a
didn't-
franchise
I
turnaround. That
didn't
is
realize what I was saying until it was too late. I'm tired.
the definition of a franchise turnaround.
I didn't realize what I was saying until I was too late. I'm tired.
That's an O and L. And if there's an O and L, that's a Jack W.
Jack, you mispronounced multiple words tonight. We're even.
1.
It's really just been
Yeah,
instability.
same word like 4 times, buddy.
No. I'm not gonna do that.
I heard instability like 4 times in 5 minutes.
Okay, that's 1 word though.
Yeah, but you fucked it up 4 times. Jack.
Whatever.
Well, everybody, thank you for watching the Smoker Fire Show.
Yeah, this is.
Go ahead.
We've entered the after hours portion of the episode.
Do the outro, Bede.
Yo, thank you everybody for watching the Smoker Fire Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And, we said last time when we uploaded this video, we were going to be on Spotify. Guess what? We're still not. That's a fake promise, a false promise for the last 2 years. And guess what? We're going to be on Spotify. No, we're not.
We'll be on Spotify real soon, guys. All right.
Yeah, okay. That's a pipe dream at this point.
Remember, Jack
follow us on
Jack
TikTok,
feels like
right?
uploading the episodes.
We're on TikTok. We're on the Instagram. That's also down below. You've got Jack's personal content. He just popped out some banger episodes recently over on his channel. I can plug myself. I don't do basketball content anymore on my main.
Doesn't matter. Plug it.
I play games with my boys, and that's it. And we got more content coming out on that one.
And it'll be linked down below in the description.
In the description.
You have to say goodbye now.
Goodbye now. Adios, everyone. Have a good night.
Okay, bye.